broadcasting to you live from the Crystal Gondola of the Palatial Main Tiltio Studios here in beautiful downtown Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. It's a Friday night, and you know what that means. It's another round of Friday Night Yakuza 3. Yes, it's that time of week again, and now it has an intro, and now you get to hear it, and boy, wasn't that worth all of the trouble. It's the intros we made along the way. Folks, hey, it's nice to have you here while we sit down and carve some time out of my busy schedule to play this game that I absolutely adore playing and absolutely adore having y'all along for the ride on. Yeah. Decent day, good day. Interesting fact, and I'm going to be looking forward to seeing this, seeing how it's held, how it's analyzed in the future, but you'll notice that we've added a little thing to the streams here tonight. If you check, I think, down around here somewhere, rummage around in this area, and you should find a little CC button, because we've enabled closed captioning to these videos, because there's a really cool little plugin for OBS that does that, and it takes almost zero amount of time for me to set it up and get it working, and it sends everything I say directly to Microsoft to translate it into text. But hey, accessibility knows no end to the sacrifices. No, that's going down really weird well. Friends, we got some thanks to go with here as well. Gotta thank Not King Nor Able for coming in with the double, as they say, right at the top of the stream. Thank you so much for your resub there and being a part of this crazy community. Aquinas Zero subscribing for 5 months this very minute. Vocalization, yes, we have vocalization, and now we also have textualization. So upgrades all around. Thank you so much. Darkmoor Ford subscribing for 22 months. Also the double there. Friday Night Gang Fight. Oh, you know we're going to be getting down with some nasty hits from our good friend Kiryu. Let's take a breath here. Let's take a breath and let's take a sip of tonight's drink, which is from Moon Underwater. It is The Shaft, which comes in at 10.4% alcohol by volume, and is very dark and very stouty and very candy delicious. It's apparently a take on a Pacific Northwest cocktail called The Shaft, which apparently originated in Victoria. I have never had it, but it's a good beer, so I'm going to enjoy drinking that for the night. Oh, that's good. Mystic Man, I hope you enjoy that entire remastered collection. I've been trying to buy it. I think I've got everything I need to get the whole remastered collection set, but I wanted to give them money because I want them to keep making these games. I want them to have what I get out of it. Let's put the gameplay up screen here. And let's put the headphones on, and let's hope I got that right. Oh, there we go. Now we just need to get the ambient sound in so I don't sound like I'm in my own head for this this stream. And oh, jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, Skylar. Nothing more. I'm very sorry to hear that. Let's enjoy some Yakuza, shall we? And let's take another drink and think about those before us. Okay, Yelk wants to know if there's any chance to get a TLDR on the story so far. I may have missed a few sessions. I think at this point we are still looking for the dude. Yeah, this guy who looks just like our papa, who did some shooty ups, and unfortunately, good buddy. Oh God, Hashimoto? No, why am I thinking Hashimoto? I don't know. He'll come up on the screen soon here, but he was taken down by the gunman as well. Oh God, there's gonna be a bullfight. This is gonna be weird, folks. Brain Better coming in at a full, actual, literal, real year. Thank you so much for a year of all this. Says Brain Better. Says Ian, thank you so much for a year of being with all this. Super happy to have you here for the past year. And to all of you who are here, whether you are subscribers or not, the royal we, are extremely happy to have you here. Dark Morford says I finally got my 3D printed at the beginning of the week. Printed my first Benchy boat last night, but there's a couple things still to get dialed in. But overall, it's working well. That's so good to hear, Dark Morford. That's welcome to the world of 3D printing, where your hobby is now setting up your 3D printer. You'll get it there, and then it's going to be smooth sailing and a lot of fun from there. And yeah, Mercano, after 50 years, they're closing all of the Sega arcades, period. Not just Club Segas, just everything. But they'll live on in our games. Specifically these games. But I'm really sad that I'll never get... Like, the arcades, they're getting handed over to a new brand. There'll still be arcades. There will still be an arcade culture in Japan. They just won't be Club Segas anymore. And that's... It's the end of an era. It's not like it's the first time that I've had to say goodbye to something Sega-related that I really loved. And then, I guess, spend 2 years of my life desperately trying to resurrect after I did unspeakable things to it. Let's go for some sushi while I'm hobbling around. Right, Hashimoto's not right. Anyway, Sushi Jin. That's the one I'm always thinking of. Which one time looked like Sushi Gun, and I will forever refer to it as Sushi Gun. Sit me down at the counter, load up, you know, a few shotgun shells of omakase and just blast me with flavor. Ooh, direct drive extruder Dark Morford has on his, on their, 3D printer. Wow, I lost the train of thought there. Yeah, direct drive is super cool. Could even run flexible filaments like TPU on it in the future. That's one of the upgrades I'm looking at as a long-term thing, depending on when I hit the end of my abilities with the one I've got here. Oh yeah, one of those soda can launchers for ARs, but with the sushi payload says beep boop baloopa. Wow, got that in one. Yeah, that would be something like that, or you know, maybe it's like the soda guns that they have at bars, which are just, you know, a handheld, I guess you could say, console of buttons with a singular spout and a hose, and each button then controls which fluid gets shot out of the hose. Only this, instead of a fluid, it's like just a slice of sushi. Mold up your rice and just like a oh god, like a thing of mustard. Yeah, hot and cold running sushi. There you go. Oh, ikura, that's fresh today. Bloop, 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 bloop. What are we having here? Well, we gotta have the tamago because that's how you can tell whether or not they're a good sushi chef, or so a very old sushi book told me. Take pride in our egg sushi. It's simple, but they say you can determine the quality of an entire shop based on how the egg is cooked. Oh my god, and it's right there. Well, thanks. So I guess I learned this from a very old sushi book, and then had it reinforced by Yakuza. All right, you know what, what have I got? Kapamaki. This roll is filled with cucumbers, a favorite food of the mythical turtle-like creature called the kappa, hence kapamaki. Dang, this is one of the good sushi menus. That was a good enough quote that it required tapping away from my phone to do it. Wow. Wow. Good, thank you. Demal learned it from the exact same flavor text in Yakuza 0. Now what do we got here? Maguro! There's many different kinds of tuna out there, but this one happens to be my top grade bluefin tuna. Well, I guess this is a Jin then giving this information. Mighty. Unbelievably fresh. This tender, sweet shrimp will melt in your mouth. The Engawa is Greenland and arrowtooth halibut. They don't cut it. This is a special cut of olive flounder. My whelk has the best texture around. It's a summer delicacy, but it tastes great all year round. Feel free to put my whelk in your mouth at any time. Tsubumagai. Namakatako, this octopus is from Akashi. The more you chew it, the better it tastes. That's proof of quality. Kampachi. Most amberjack comes from hatcheries these days, but mine is straight from the ocean. Yellowtail's in season, and ours is all natural, of course. Truly an oily masterpiece of this kanburi. Hirame, aka the olive flounder, is right in season, and ours is all natural. It's the choicest of all horse mackerel. A summer fish that is best eaten as sashimi. This golden-eyed snapper was freshly caught earlier this morning. That's an oily masterpiece indeed again. And you can tell the natural and artificial salmon roe apart? Well, this here's the best in the industry. Did you know that red clams have red blood? Jesus. And also, apparently, legends speak of a red clam goddess named Princess Sakai. This is the richest meat for my top... Yeah, and there's the Otoro. Great. Ah, this is top-grade abalone right here. Abalone? This is top-grade abalone right here. Discount hunters at best look elsewhere. Top-grade sea urchin straight from New Mamazu Port. This is a dish that workers never get tired of, even if it's eaten every day. Actually, this is exactly what I would order. God, I love a good chirashi sushi. Will that get me everything? That should do me up. 61 experience points for that. I guess we still need to eat a bit more. Yeah, Sarah, I've had 2 delivery chirashis over the last 2 years. Hey, today was the anniversary of when BC had its first case, so that's fun. But yeah, neither of them were particularly great. Hey, it's that place we need to go to make the plot happen. Let's do that. Welcome, Aljudrit. Yeah, the minute travel opens up in a safe way for me, in my opinion, going straight to Japan and putting my face directly at the end of a one of those conveyor sushi places, the Kaiten Sushis. Oh. Choo choo, I am the tunnel. And the tunnel is hungry. Oh no! I jumped over the man and he didn't die. It's the worst kind of leapfrog. Thank you for the reminder, Hexy. I'd completely forgotten to activate the bot for the night. Where is it? Desktop. Phantom bot. Phantom bot. Launch.bat. Robin. Launch the Bad Phantom. Alright. Atomic batteries to power. Node.js to speed. And TiltyBot is logged in and ready. Perfect, thank you. Oh yeah, no, that, looks like the closed captions are not getting us completely. But hey, I don't exactly speak like a normal human. God, we watched the first episode of Devilman Crybaby again last night, and that was just amazing series. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Get the hell out of here!
What was that? It sounded like it came from the alley.
Ibuki, you bastard. You ever poke your nose where it doesn't belong again? It'll be the last thing you ever do.
Enough of this. Doing this to me isn't gonna change anything.
Shut your yap.
Oh.
This is your last warning. Don't ever show your face around here again.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Hey, are you all right? Yes. Thanks for stopping. You hurt. Do you need help? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Wait. Are you? Kiryu-san? You know me? I used to be a member of the Dojima family. My name's Ibuki. Ibuki. Sorry, I don't remember you. Back then, I was just a flunky, so it's not surprising you don't remember me. Is that right? I'm sorry, I don't remember. No, it's fine. It was over 10 years ago. Gah! Hey, you don't look so good. I can't leave you here. I'll make sure you get home safe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh. What is this place? Well, it used to be a restaurant I ran for the Yakuza. It's called Kamurocho Castle. Hasn't been a restaurant for a long time now, though. Now it serves as the headquarters for the Honest Living Association, the HLA. I'm their representative. Honest Living Association? What's that all about? The HLA is an organization that helps former Yakuza members get out of the business and start making an honest living. We do things like help them find work, give them low-interest loans if they need them, things like that. I see. At first, I used my house for the HLA headquarters, but a lot of members needed a place to stay too, so we converted my restaurant into a dormitory and headquarters. No, this is absolutely a dungeon. This is absolutely... Okay, Shinjuku is absolutely the place where you would put a dungeon-themed restaurant, and I'm hoping that that's what this is. But... if this is all aftermarket, I can see where this is going. The castle dungeon look comes from the theming of the original restaurant. I am on top of it tonight. HLA members said it looked kind of like a prison, so it helps them on the straight and narrow. I guess it's been a contributing factor in rehabilitating our members back into normal society. Interesting. Never knew a place like this existed. Yeah, well, sir, we tried to keep it under wraps, so I guess most Tojo clan members never heard of it. Who founded the HLA? Oh, just the guy, Kashiwagi. That's our guy, Kashiwagi-san. He's dead. It's very sad because I liked him. Kashiwagi-san. Kashiwagi-san? It's hard for people who leave the Yakuza to make their way out and try to earn an honest living in the outside world. Kashiwagi-san knew this and saw how much these guys... Well, how much these guys were suffering. That's why he set up the HLA. He was a well-respected man who always took good care of his men. Even former Yakuza members came to him with their problems. They'd all tell him that leaving the business was fine and all, but trying to make it normal society was next to impossible. Yeah, knowing that knowing what kind of guy Kashiwagi-san was, I'm sure he lent them a sympathetic ear. The Kashiwagi-san, they were still members of his family. even though I'd already left the Yakuza. Kashiwagi-san founded the HLA as an organization that he could provide these people with the support they needed. Is that right? Recently, as the Tojo clan was becoming more turbulent, Kashiwagi-san turned over management of the HLA to me. He asked me to watch out for our members until they could support themselves through honest work. Super ellipses. Now that Kashiwagi-san is no longer with us, it's my duty to fulfill his dying wish in this weird dungeon. I can understand the first part of that. But now the HLA is facing a serious problem. That guy from before, you mean? Yeah, he's a former member who got help from us once. But somebody's given orders to hurt the members of the HLA and the Tojo clan. Why would anyone do that? Well, it's not just him. More and more former Yakuza are carrying out these kinds of attacks. They call themselves Reapers, and they've obviously got an axe to grind. But all these so-called Reapers used to work as Yakuza hitmen. Men, that's a different series. So we're talking about professional killers here. Right. All we've been able to gather from this so far is that somebody is organizing former Yakuza hitmen to get some kind of revenge. Oh no, Adam Zero! The Reapers and the Mass Effect relays! It's all gone to pot! You think they want to wipe out the HLA? Well, not necessarily. Seeing as they're also been harassing active members of the Tojo clan. Yes, he would say it as harassing. The HLA is going to have to do something about this. We can't lie down and take it. Is there anyone in the HLA who could take out these hitmen? Unfortunately, no. Seeing as our members are former Yakuza who are trying to avoid that sort of thing, well, right. In any case, you just need someone to find these hitmen, catch them, and round them all, right? What are you implying? If I went after those guys, you could focus on helping your HLA members turn their lives around. That's pretty accurate, right? Well, yeah, but I couldn't ask for something like that on you. I myself left the Yakuza to live an honest life. I know how rough it can be. And I know how important it is for you to honor Kashiwagi-san's dying wish. I'll do anything I can to help. Kiryu-san, will you really do this for us? I've got a lot of things on right now, but I'll definitely help out whenever I get the chance. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. However, how can I thank you for doing this? Save it for when this is all over. So what exactly do you need me to do? Let me think. The HLA is using all the resources right now to collect information on these Reapers. Whenever it's convenient to you, please stop by and I'll give you all the info we've gathered on one of the hitmen. And then, if you manage to find and capture that hitman, give me a call and we'll take it from there. All right. These men will be formidable opponents. You're better off going after them one at a time. That sounds reasonable. And for every hitman you successfully capture, the HLA will offer you a reward, though I'm afraid it won't be much. I'm not doing this for the money. But wouldn't it be right if you didn't at least cover your expenses? Please, we insist. All right. Suppose I need to spend time and money getting ready to take them down. I'll accept your reward. Could I ask you one more thing? What is it? These Reapers aren't just causing trouble for us here in Tokyo. Why up in space? They've been popping up all over the country, carrying out attacks on other Tojo-affiliated families. This stage, I'm afraid we won't have the resources to do much outside of Kamurocho. But I seem to recall you saying you live in Okinawa? That's right. Well, if we get information on the Okinawan hitmen, Do you think you could head south and handle them too? It's a 2-hour flight, right? Sure, no problem. I don't know when I'll be back there next, but definitely keep me in the loop. All right, I'll reach out to you whenever I find something. In any case, we can't shut down these Reapers down for good until we find out who's behind all this. It'll be difficult, but with you on our side, I know we can do this. Good luck! Wow. I thought this was going to be more plot related, but no, this is just welcome to the dungeon. We will serve you food. We've got everything you want, but this is a restaurant, so please don't be nude in the dungeon. The next room is the archive room. It's probably better not to go in. That would be a sin. What? Okay, that one's got a bed, but the rest have chairs. Cool. Who's this guy?
Kiryu-san, do you know the street musician named Hideki?
He's this younger guy who's always singing and playing his guitar in front of Millennium Tower.
Oh yeah, and I'm saying this, and he's pretty good too. Since he's always there, you might be able to get some good information out of him that'll help you track down your targets.
Sounds good. What you watching on your laptop back there? You got games on that thing? No, seriously, what do you got on there? Kiryu-san? That's me. Bye! I mean, we should probably find out about the guy we're going to have to kill. I'm not going to voice this whole bit, though. Don't work, Kiryu-san. What would you like to do now? Let's view some requests, and then we'll learn how to accept a request. Information managed together. Okay, good. Huh. These are not great monies, but sure. Batsu the Executioner. No, tell me. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Uses heavy blunt objects as weapons sighted east end of Taihei Boulevard in Kamurocho. Sure. We'll look for him on the east end of Taihei Boulevard. That's the east end. The end of the storyline is a little bit wild but not really worth the end of. That's sad to hear in M0. Yeah. Well, we maybe we'll just keep accepting them as they come up in case we end up in the areas where the guy is, and that way we can just, passively beat people up. I enjoy passive violence the most in my video games. Oh god, I do love going into the Club Segas from these back doors. And just picking up a locker key I didn't even see. God damn it. No, I'm going in because I want the experience. I just want to revel in a Club Sega for a few minutes. And yeah, we're gonna hit the we're gonna hit up the crane game. Huh. I'm gonna get that back one. Looks weird. Okay, that looks good. And stop. Oh, that's a good positioning, I think. Grabby hands. Come on, strong. Oh, those are big, strong hands, aren't they? Oh! First time, every time. Gib. I can't carry anymore. Oh, popular character in Okinawa. Oh, get in the box, Shura-chan. Sure, Jane. Sent to the item box. Let's do it again. Who do we want? Mr. Bear-san. Kuma-chan. Chodai. Oh, zannen. That's a bad one. Yeah, this is not going to be a Kuma fun. I mean, maybe, but doubtful. Oh yeah, we're just gonna smash him into the glass. There he goes, yep. Do we go with bear? I don't think we can get our hands around the bears. Well, you know what, let's try what I call the fireman's carry. This is where we get a claw through the groin and the claw across the top of the head between the ears. And that should be a solid grasp. No! Hung up on the... Okay, no, we're doing this a second time. If I'm gonna jam my claw into a cat's eye, I'd better get something out of it. This was just... There we go. Back. There we go. I mean, let's be honest, Rock Pusher, there's often times when I'm just sitting around doing nothing, and then the theme song to Cat's Eye will enter my head, and then I'm not doing anything for the next 3 minutes until I can find a copy of Cat's Eye to listen to. I'm insistent on getting this bear. Okay, we can't get... So I'm getting the feeling that the area between the legs might not be volumetric in this game. So maybe we'll just, maybe we're just gonna try this cat. This cat. Okay, good. Good. Let's now back and grasp. Nope. No, no, no. Dang it. Okay, we're done here. We're done UFO catching. Cheese Mercano. There may be better sources of stuffed animals, but they don't have this cat. Now, if this were Akihabara, and I really wanted that cat, I'd just, hey, a pho restaurant. Dang. Anyway, if this were a Akihabara and I wanted that animal, I'd just go, you know, round back here and to the left a bit and maybe down some stairs. And then there would be a shop there where you could purchase these crane catcher games. Or sell the ones that you'd won, should you wish. Loved those. Absolutely loved those places. Let's go to our favorite spot, which is a place where we're not. Serena. Sean Wick still using the feed dump tagline, keep the dream alive. Actually, today for lunch I went to try for the third time the new ramen place in Victoria, Arashi Ramen, which apparently, as I think I've mentioned before, has locations in Las Vegas and Banff. But yeah, they are still one of my favorite places to get ramen in this town. I can say "Gochiso samadeshita" after a meal to the staff, and they understand, accept, and like it. Which I only tried this time because I kept saying the appropriate things as I, shimasade into the building. Okay, what were we doing here? Let's talk to people.
Kiryu. Kiryu, feel like you've been gone hours. You having trouble finding Conda or something?
That's part of it, but also...
Also what?
Oh, that's right. He's very from the Isles. Mama, do you mind if a friend I brought up from Okinawa stays here with me? They won't be around much longer than I am.
Of course. Is this our special friend?
Oh, Sean, yeah, you do. Book of Boba Fett is really good. Now that I've actually had it, now that I've taken some time to examine it and get some ideas about examination, it's very good. Nothing wrong with instant macaroni either, Iris. Nah, you've got to be talking about Haruka, right? No, on both accounts. It's actually the captain of the Ryudo family, one of the biggest syndicates in Okinawa.
Nani?
And they're definitely definitely talking about a guy here, right? Or did you go and hook yourself up with a big shot female Yakuza? His name's Rikia. He's still pretty much a kid.
Oh, well, in that case, he's especially welcome. We could use some young blood to freshen up the place. All I normally get in here is middle-aged farts like Date-san.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just giving you a taste of your own medicine. That's what you get for me calling me an old lady all the time.
Well, you are 23. I guess I deserve that.
Kiryu-san.
Anyway, you guys are welcome to stay in the back office so long as you don't cause any trouble in here. Mostly I just use it for storage.
I appreciate it, Mama. So, here is some new guy. I let him go explore Kamurocho a bit, see the sights. He's coming here when he's done. That sounds like a damn tourist. So much for work ethic.
Everything okay, Date-san? Doesn't sound like you're in a very good mood.
That's nothing.
Aniki.
Finally found you, Aniki. Would you believe I went in like 5 different bars before I ended up here? The city's a goddamn maze or something.
Is your guy Kiryu? Yes. Rikia, this is my friend Date. I couldn't tell you how many times he's helped me out over the years. And this is the mama of the bar.
Aniki's friends, huh? Pleasure meeting you. Name's Rikia Shimabukuro. Well, somebody has a lot of energy. Tee. I try, ma'am.
It's Date. Pleased.
Oh, the honor's all mine.
Rikia, you finished looking around town?
I mean, I guess, but
What's wrong?
I never found that bikini bar I was looking for. I really wanted to see what kind of heat a Tokyo one could bring, too.
I didn't realize it was that important to him.
Oh,
No. Anyways, Kiryu, I'm ready to hear what went down in Kanda whenever you're ready to spill it. Just let me know when it's time, okay? I really want to dig into the details here. Okay. Do you want to jump into it right now? Yeah, we got time. Let's What do you got here?
Man, we should have spent more time on the town. Not every day you come sauntering up to Tokyo.
It sounds like Rikia still wants to go out and see that bikini bar. Oh, do we have to? I'll leave him be. He'll be fine. Maybe he'll be okay without me. Mama? Ooh. Nope. We can't be given anything. Oh, the subs don't even try to get that voice? That's unfortunate. What would okonomiyaki be like if it were air fried? I think you'd lose a lot of the flavor by not adding the pork fat or oil, but yeah, leftover okonomiyaki from a store. Yes, absolutely, an air fryer is probably going to be good for reheating that. I mean, let's take Riki out bowling. You know, now that I've said it, yes, we're going to go bowling. Explore, and by explore, I mean karaoke and bowling with Rikia.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ooh, yeah, no, if there's sauce on your okonomiyaki, that could be a problem. Consult your manual? I don't own an air fryer, and I honestly have yet to be convinced as to their personal use for the way I cook. But that's me. I also have strong feelings about slow cookers too, so. Ooh. There's also darts that's an option. Wait, that's right. There's a darts live upstairs here, I believe. If there's still an upstairs in the Club Sega, which there may not be. Oh no! Wait, is he telling me the things he wants to do? Oh, that's not allowed. No, I'm one of those people who believes in deep frying. So, like, if I'm gonna fry a thing, I'm going to fry it in the oil. Especially if I've got to get out a big appliance. I mean, I might as well then just get the Dutch oven out of the oven and put it on the stove and fill it up with some oil and declare it fry week. Yeah, what I would love to have is a pressure deep fryer, but that's really only good for a few things. Specifically in my life right now, Korean fried chicken, which I don't need to eat any more of, so I don't eat that at home. But for the people who are big on the Instant Pots, I'm a Instant Pot convert, not because of the Instant Pot brand itself that's put together. I was a big, because it's a pressure cooker and because it is one of the most cost-effective and versatile pressure cookers on the market. And I'm a big, big, big fan of pressure cookers. There, I have no doubt that you will have plenty of people willing to go for Korean fried chicken the next time you're in Victoria, because that will mean it's safe to go out for Korean fried chicken. Oh no, rock pusher? No, yeah. Pressure fryers also scare the F out of me as well. And yeah, any type of curry in a pressure cooker, pretty good. It was actually the pressure cooker that got me to like butter chicken, because I was able to make my own butter chicken to a flavor profile and ingredient base that I really loved. And it's upped so many other parts of my cooking game, just because now I can, anytime I cut vegetables or peel vegetables or have any sort of a chicken meal, especially like wing nights or whatnot, I'm keeping those bones, I'm keeping those various kitchen scrapings and whatnot, and I make a hell of a stock with the chicken bones and the vegetables. And all it takes is me throwing everything into the pressure cooker, adding enough water to cover it over. Like, also old, when you buy your fresh herbs at the grocery store, you always get a pack that's bigger than you need, and you end up throwing them out. No, just before they're about to go off, into the freezer they go, and then into the stock pot they go. And half an hour is all it takes, or 45 minutes if you want a darker stock. At high pressure, let it depressurize naturally. Open that sucker up, fine mesh strainer, and and then use that for whatever other thing you're cooking later. Iris, that is the way to go, is when you, as Alex would say, go infinite, and keep a small selection of potted herbs on the porch. I need to take some time this year to really figure out our growing situation in the current place that we are living. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Aquinas. Anim Zero, yeah, so there are some recipes just don't work on the in the pressure cooker, and some do really accelerate, and some need to be adapted. Like there is a... Just trying to think off the top of my head about some of the recipes that I've tried to adapt that I think were made for the slow cooker, and it depends on the meat too. Especially. Some meats really adapt well to being pressure cooked, while others really need to be done low and slow in general. Yeah, Sean, so that's, yeah, having that access to your homemade stock is, or really any good stock, really ups the game of anything you're making, rather than just using a Bovril packet or an OXO stock or what have you. Galby stew in the Instant Pot, says Real Gamer Cow. Okay, here's the most fun I've had making things in a... No, I'm going to stop saying Instant Pot, because it's not just an Instant Pot. In a pressure cooker. Best pressure cooker hack I've ever done was making dulce de leche out of a can of condensed milk that you put into the pressure cooker. And I'd want to double check the rules on this, because I think you submerge it in water, but I could be wrong on that. It could be just maybe 2 cups. Double check this online. There's a... But you put it on there, and I think it's around 50 minutes. Anyway, it's a matter of just putting a can in your pressure cooker of condensed milk, turning it on for an amount of time, leaving it overnight to naturally depressurize, which is the most important aspect. And then when you get it, when you open up that, no more, go away, don't play. Then when you eventually open it up, you get this beautifully caramelized instant dulce de leche. Oh, clotted cream in the pressure cooker is literally put the heavy cream in a pot, put it on warm for 10 hours, cool for 10 hours, skim. Yep, that's almost yogurtish in that aspect. And yes, so when Instant Pot comes in the market and like slaps a microcontroller with different settings and different ramp up programs onto a regular old pressure cooker, and it works, suddenly you have a lot of things you can do in terms of well, like making clotted cream, making yogurt. My Instant Pot has a sous vide function, which I don't know if I trust more than my dedicated sous vide machine, but I'll have to give it a try. And if it is, you know, that's one less unitasker I have to keep around the house. I'm also looking forward to, like, if it works well for yogurt, it'll probably work well for cheese making, which I'll have to experiment once I finally actually end up doing that Tinker Tailor on cheese, which is coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Okay. Oh, Sean Wick, that's... So that, I still have that, actually. And it's still one of my proudest makes, honestly, even if it was before the show actually came together. But yeah, we haven't used that as much since moving because we came into we were given a Nomiku 2, one of the previous versions of those, and it's been working rather well for us. So, you know, it's one of those cases of you don't break out the big boy unless you need to. Iris, that sounds definitely correct. You want a dedicated seal for your mild things versus your curry things. And suddenly it occurs to me why I was given a second, or why a second seal came with my pressure cooker. It came with a sort of milky white one in silicone and a red one in silicone. And yes, I'm guessing I was supposed to use the red one for spicy things. Dag nabbit. All right, folks, we are going to take a short break here because we are, we're 2 minutes out from the break. You know what, let's go grab a thing, and while I talk about the breaks. Better send the old magazine! How would we make tonkotsu broth in the pressure cooker? Probably a lot like you'd make regular old tonkotsu broth. Broth? Wow. Tonkotsu broth. But just less time involved. Not zero time, but you could probably cut a lot of the, especially the overnight portion of just boiling bone. That you can probably cut down to maybe an hour in the pressure cooker. You'll still need to then boil some other stuff, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, folks, we're gonna take a short break. Get up, stretch your legs, swap your fluids, do what you need to do, and we'll be back with more Yakuza 3. And I'm guessing talk about pressure cookers and whatnot in just a few. Don't go all the way away. Folks, we are back. Welcome back to the Yakuza 3 streaming here in the Friday Night Yakuza. And yeah, looking at what you all are talking about with the the captions not really getting things like proper nouns and misinterpretations there. Thankfully, when I'm spitting out the proper nouns, at least the stuff on the screen, I'm hoping that it's reflected in the captions that I am also reading there, which hopefully is providing more fun and not actual, how do you say it, confusion. Let's hit the upgrades. What do we want to upgrade? Thunder God. Oh no, you're approaching me. Thwart enemy attacks while running in heat mode with the tireless spirit of a Thunder God. Maximum heat gauge. Komaki dodge shot. Executed while quick stepping. Speed boost 2. Okay, can I finally have this? Nope. Sure. Oh wait, catch the enemy off guard. Holds your weapon. Sure. Wait, no, let's hold on to that. Let's hold on to that and see if we can get our, get what I want next time, which is faster punch. Please to be continue the fast punch. Alright, where is, Oh, darts will be this way. Yes. The bar exists in the side of the building. The bar exists in the side of the building. The infrastructure resides in the basement. Every Yakuza game is a Christmas game. God damn it. Yes, I'm fast. Okay, where am I looking for here? Yes. Down this street. Oh, god damn it. Thugs. Oh, not thugs. Gangsters. Be very clear about our terminology. Hey, hey, come back here! Oh, come on, now I get hit? Ah, that I was expecting a forklift. Forklift, crowbar. Oh, that is a very good little henchman there. Jesus, put that in the box. Oh, I'm very excited to finally get into painting a commission I've had for a while. Because it's, I finally got the primer I needed and a day when I could go out onto my balcony and do said priming. And so, it's now on the table. This weekend we'll break out the acrylics, break out that fat brush, and make some green drabs. Green, blue drab, that's it. Is it up here? Yes, it's up here, right. Not Wild Jackson. The other place. Ah! Hell. I'll have to keep my eye on that, Shellyons. I honestly, at this point in my painting journey, I am currently using dollar store acrylics, and for the project I've been working on, and the projects I've been working on, they've been great. Most importantly, they've been cheap. Hi, get up, get down. Yeah, see the trick with the use the cheap stuff, get used to, well, until you figure out what you need, and until you figure out what you're doing. Delta Ceramicoat, says Iris. Recommendation I've heard for craft paints for minis. If you have to, use that. Yeah, honestly, Hull the Wise Wolf pointed me at some information, too, about, you know what? Even if Rikia's not playing, I'm playing darts. I cannot play against Rikia. Damn it. Oh, sweet, Sean. Yeah. Getting into wood burning again after 7th grade? Fantastic. What was I talking about? Right. Yeah, that I recognize that bottle type. I'll have to see if that's the. I don't think, actually. I'm pretty certain Delta's not the brand name. I don't think the ones I have a brand name. But you know what? For the colors I need to deal with, and especially for the plans I've got for my next project, which you will see on Tinker Tailor, which I can tell you all because y'all are special if you're here. Just keep it on your hands. I definitely want to do that hammerhead up. The 3D printed one that's an X-Wing scale. And I know that's, but I want to try doing that in the Canadian Pacific colors, which are, again, orange, black, and these are just straight up orange and black and white. And a little bit of red accent. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the colors are very easily had, and I have them, and we're gonna make it work. We're gonna try, because it's a let's try program. So there's your there's your preview. It's Cricket. Oh yeah, no. No paint shame at all, Iris. It's it's very easily expensive. And today I just apparently, or I did retweet actually, and then put it in our super secret text channel, that apparently there's a Gunpla shortage in Japan, and that it's now, at least in the States, and will probably be here too, getting difficult to find white hobby paint in that particular niche. So, which I'll extend to you, as I said in the next channel. Please, if you've got the funds and you've been waiting to pull the trigger on a Gunpla model set, do so now if it's available and in stock, because it might not be soon, and might be some time before any reprints do. Reprints. But yes, it was Hull the Wise Wolf who turned me on to makeup airbrushes. Where did that go? That's a single one. Well, that was the worst one. There we go. Because they're apparently tuned me into a few YouTube reviews. And the consensus amongst a large number of YouTube mini painters is that those makeup brushes are perfectly fine. They're absolutely not the best thing, but they are perfectly fine. Iris, I think that was a collective realization for most consumers. I don't know how long it's been that way in the industry, because yeah, it makes perfect sense to airbrush makeup, especially in a probably in a Hollywood or very quick capacity. But yeah, they are literally the same thing, just branded with gold, rose golds instead of silver on the chroming, and they've got a little flower on the compressor rather than either no branding or extreme gamer branding. Okay, that's it for that one. Number sealed. Where's 19? There's 19. Oh, Jesus. Well. But yeah, I've been looking into interesting plans based on chloroplast and standard box fans for putting together a fume paint hood, and Corey is into the idea of having accessibility to airbrushes in-house, so might be moving forward on that project. But we'll see if we need to get there. Oh, that's sealed too now, I guess. Yep. 1818. Oh, Jesus. What the hell was that? 15? 15 it is. Oh, hey, hello, all of the Wise Wolf. I've just been singing your praises to the chat for turning me on to the YouTube reviews of those specific inexpensive YouTube airbrushes. And yeah, they look fantastic, and I'm probably moving in that direction. Oh yeah, so also the paint booth idea too from the chloroplast. Importantly, secured using Velcro along edges to allow it to fold down and then to be stored in the closet. Ah. 18's open. Oh, look at me. 17's open. Yeah, you double two, you... Yeah, the UFU. UFU being the name of the airbrush in question in the initial YouTube review I saw. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a name for the sub-hobby of tracking anthropology of designs of devices out of dropship companies from China. And so like, oh yeah, no, that's Boy, that's the X25 model that's shared between these various imprints. Yep. Oh, actually, one of the other channels I was looking at was talking about, oh god, why am I shooting at that one? I got 17. I was talking about simply using the cheaper makeup ones as a source of priming, and that to me was like, oh, that, yes, please. And when it was, the issue was coming down to the breakdown of cost, and why, if you have the means to do painting indoors, or the area to do airbrushing, it just makes sense over rattle can cost-wise. No question. And I think that was what it was most of all, was just that for the cost of 3 rattle cans of primer, I can at least try out airbrushing and see if this is a tool path, a tool chain I want to start walking down. Like I can very easily say like, oh yeah, this is for me, or very easily, oh shit, no, this is not a technique I am interested in doing. Yeah, and then it, as we say, at the very least, it ends up just being a tool for priming or varnishing. All right, you know what? Let's continue on with the story here. Now that we're out of craft talk. Craft talk dart time. I also had just realized the other day that I have I have a large amount of wiggle room in my 3D print resolution that I have not even touched. I went back to look at the settings I've been using for the prints I've done so far, including the ships, and realized, oh god, this is at a draft level, or at least what Kura considers to be a draft level layer height, which is pretty dang thick. So I'm gonna have to go back in there and reduce that, and play with the movement time and whatnot. Oh, you did not do that, my friends. Now give that to me. Let me hit you. In a way. I mean, if you're wondering if you need to buy the top of the line tool for anything you're trying to do, you're talking to the guy who launched a DIY show with stuff he got from Princess Auto. I don't know if I want to go to another bar yet. What I do want to do is find a restaurant where I can heal my wounds by eating. Normal human beings just heal their psychic wounds by eating, or at least mask the symptoms of their psychic wounds by eating. Kiryu, who is invulnerable to psychic wounds, only feels physical pain, which means that he masks his physical pain with food. Oh, Hollow, if I knew that I was going to be airbrushing, I would have just, when my mother was cleaning out the garage after my father's death, absolutely would have said, "Air compressor, please come live with Ian, no matter how big and weird you are." That Iris is a very good worldview to have. That I would love having. Insert any number of tools here. I do not wish to pay for or spend the time to learn them. And that's that. I can absolutely respect that, because I am. I feel myself lucky at this point. Where is something big we can get? Ginger pork meal? Sure, that'll make us healthy. Being at the beginning of this, I can say to myself, okay, what do I want to start learning? Because I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I do know that this is something I'm enjoying doing so far, and so that's helpful. It's one of those things I wish I could have gone back in time and told my younger self, like, hey, you know what? Keep at it. Get some right tools, and maybe don't start trying to build. Maybe don't start out your modeling career when you're still in your single digits of life, and you put on your Christmas list, you want a model of the Starship Enterprise, and you definitely want the Enterprise D, and for some reason you are given by someone an Enterprise, the old, shitty Star Trek that you thought that way as a kid because you were, oh, so naive. Anyway. Yeah, and you're given that, and a little spinny rack of Tester's paints. And no instruction or guidance. And you put a little paint down on some plastic, and it looks real bad. Oh yeah, this is way back in the day, back when models didn't even... There was no such thing as a snap-together kit. It was just you glue or nothing. And so maybe you start to glue that model together, and it goes kind of bad, and you wait a while. But you've opened the glue, and you wait long enough that the glue is now dried up. And to get new glue, that's a good 40-minute drive into the city. Well, no, probably an hour, because the only place you know where to get glue is on the south side of the city, so you gotta drive all the way through it. Where was I going here? Not even just mentally. Yeah, we're going back to Plot Town, is where we're going. Now, mind you, remember, again, you are 9. And so you need to convince you that you need a new tube of glue to do the thing you don't know how to do. Yeah, it was... Boy. I'm glad I turned out okay. God damn it, disgruntled Yakuza with the reverse Lupin. Oh no, the router stuff. Oh, Aquinas, no! like now that I understand, now that I'm old and understand patience, the idea of a fiber optic enterprise kit of any type seems choice. And yeah, failing to attach the saucer would be no. Oh yeah, no, Neo Silverthorn. Water slide decals are probably what actually kept me from doing it, because I'm trying to run up in my head all the things that I was told to avoid as a kid because of what I think were just the fears of the adults who were in charge of me or who were influencing me. One of them was computer science. Don't get into computer science. Don't work with computers. That's all just math, and you don't like the math, and you hate math. And learning that, oh wait, I mean, computer science different than programming, but at the time, programming was computer science. Point is, yeah, don't program. It's full of math. You'll hate that. No, should have done that. Oh, models are all just super difficult, and water slide decals never work the way. I get the feeling that my father might have had a bad experience with water slide decals in his youth. So I recently just bought a random pack of water slide decals from the local hobby shop and grabbed one of the Gundams from the set, and have started applying some decals and realized, like, huh, I like this. And especially now that I know that A, you can purchase water slide decal material that can be used with either inkjet or laser printers, and B, that people I know who do modeling have experience with these types of decals, and they work fantastically. Anyway, let's talk to Date here. Hey, come and let me know when. Yeah, we're down first. Rikia.
How's that, Genki?
I think I've had enough sightseeing.
Huh? Oh, well, if you say so. I guess just let me know when you got time to spare.
Oh, you're good to go anytime, apparently. Oh no, now I'm now I'm too caught up in the chat here. Says you have to have some sort of varnish down before you decal, right? Depends, Hollow. You need to have a smooth surface. Smooth, clean surface is the other issue too. This is why Cameron keeps talking about washing your models, because of all the release. You used to have a lot more issues with release agent on things before Bondi cleaned everything up, but it's still not a bad idea to wash down or alcohol down the surface so that you have a clean, smooth. Again, you want that smooth surface with the plastics to lay that thing down. Ideally, what you want to do is lay down a release agent, not so big an issue, but after you get that decal in place, a softening agent is a choice thing, because what that'll do is that will allow the decal to kind of come apart a bit and become pliable in a plastic way, and line itself down into those, not just to the contours of the smoothness, but also into any sort of paneling, lining, or scribing that you've got in there. And it's I'm very curious. I'm not curious. I'm happy to say that it's a really cool little effect when that happens. Oh no, Iris, skipping the matrix math that's... Oh. Oh no. Yeah. That's oof. Well, I'm glad you got through it, I guess, because you... Anyway, where were we going here? Oh yeah, Loudred saying that you used to have much more trouble with strong adhesive, and learning cleaning both surfaces to mate with water and alcohol pretty essential. Yep. Getting like to like is important. All right, let's tell Date it's time to advance the story. Let's talk. But not in the Bell way.
Ah.
Right. Hey, so tell me what happened with Kanda. Well, a cutscene occurred. Perhaps you might wish to save your game. Aha! It's a boy!
そうか。わかった。ご苦労。どうやら神田の組が4代目に勝ち込みかけられたらしい。それで組の上層部は壊滅状態。たった一人で神田とやり合うとはさすがだな。堂島の竜の名は錆びついてねえようだ。どうやら桐生さんは例の沖縄の一件で動いてるようだ。あんたがこの計画に乗ってるという情報を掴んでいるかもしれん。そうなら次に桐生が攻め込むのはあんたのところだ。沖縄のリゾート計画、あんたに紹介したのはこの俺だ。リゾート建設に関わる利権、あんたの組に入る金は1000億はくだらない。今俺らの中で6代目を弾いた可能性が高いのは間違いなくあんたなんだぜ。真島の兄さん。
No.
俺はカムロ町をこの手に収めたい。それがどういう意味かわかりますよね。
Bebop Lupa, not this particular scene for me, but I have had those particular scenes in the past, so
今桐生さんに暴
we'll
れた
get through
ら
it.
一番困るのはあんただ。やり方は任せます。後始末しっかり頼みましたよ。
Oh no! This is no good for anyone. Hollow, you go hard into a hobby when you just make a decision, it seems like. That's a nice wall of Zoids. And thank you, the Mary Cat, for 28 months of subscription. Thank you for being around for 28 months and being a part of this wonderful group of people.
今日の夕刊です。うちの政治部のスクープです。ついに防衛大臣のタミヤが民自党と沖縄県議会をまとめたようなんです。
つまり基地拡大法案の成立は確実ってことか。基地とリゾートはもともとワンセット。基地が動き出したことでリゾートの開発も一緒に動き出したってわけだな。
これでどうしてリゾート開発が再開されたのかが分かりましたね。
ところで桐生、このリゾート開発、裏でとんでもねえやつが絡んでるようなんだ。
政治部の記者宛てに届いた情報です。匿名の情報筋からこんな写真が。
これは
どうやら鈴木が仕掛けているリゾート開発、裏で建設の利権を得ようとしていたのが
I don't want to have to fight
真島
Majima,
組らしいんだ。
but Construction Boy. That's right. I have to say, but I never thought Majima would get mixed up in all this, even with his reputation. Yes. Not sure if he's the one leading the charge, but he's definitely involved. You think maybe he shot Daigo and Kashiwagi? No, there's no chance. Look, Kiryu, I know you twos are pals and all. You twos are pals and all. But a Yakuza, who's your friend, is still a Yakuza. And the Majima especially. He let that dog off his leash and who knows what'll happen. You were wrong. Majima-sen promised me he'd take care of Daigo. And he's not the promise-breaking type. I trust him. I get how you feel, I really do. But what if you're wrong? What if Majima really is behind all this? If that's the case, then I'll have no choice but to kill him. Kiryu? I'm going to talk to him. Hold on, Kiryu. We don't know whose side he's on. That's exactly why I need to go. I have a lot of questions, and Majima's going to answer them. Kiryu! Is he still over in Purgatory? Family headquarters hasn't moved an inch. Still looks like it's nothing more than an empty lot, though. Oh, and the way's the same too in. Through the bathroom in the park, just like always. Got it. And Kiryu, promise me you won't let your guard down. I promise. All right. Let's go talk to Majima. But first, the telephone. Kiryu-san! There's a whiny little kid who's always begging his poor papa to buy him a toy over at Polk Boulevard, but his dad always shuts him down. I thought there was some... I thought they were tights on funds, so I offered to buy something for the little tyke, but his dad blew a gasket, nearly punched my lights out. I guess people don't like getting told how to parent. Anyway, kids and Kamurocho are like oil and water. It's the perfect contradiction that might just lead to the perfect shot. Peace. Okay. Sure. Park Boulevard. Let's do that. Let's do this. Park Boulevard. Where be Park Boulevard? It's probably up by the park. One of the parks. Park Boulevard. Ooh, okay, it's got a question mark next to it. Let's go talk to Park Boulevard, man. Yup. Oh, it's daytime. Nice. Yeah. Trying to read the chat while going through all the people. Okay, I'm betting that this is probably also move here, but you know what? Let's hell. Let's just go after the one we know that's going to be there. Street thugs getting hit with the cold. Street thugs gonna get themselves home. You're already wearing the prison shirt. Bottles here. Bottles there. Bottles, bottles everywhere. And give me money. Yay. Dirt covered money. This is the most capitalist. Where are we going? Up here. Ooh, we haven't batting caged yet either. Let's see how long this takes. Terry-san, it's me, Shimawaya, the guy who asked you to help collect that loan. Oh, hey, what's going on? Got a tip from Motoyama, who's seen on Park Boulevard. I'm heading there right now. You think you could go there and help look too? Sure, I'll head over to Park Boulevard. Yeah, thanks. I'll give you 10% of the reward if you collect the loan. Got everything's gonna happen here. Do we have to look at people? Is that the issue? Okay. Is this still Park Boulevard? Huh. Well, the Amazon Park Boulevard. Hurry before he gets away. Okay. Is that still Park Boulevard? No, that's still Park Boulevard. Everyone's Park Boulevard. Oh god, it's the T. He's the T.
Nah.
Beyond the fence is west. Now this purgatory, a lot of the homeless folks live in there, releasing self-included. But they were all kicked out by the Majima Construction Company. They said they were going to build something called Kamurocho Hills. Thought the construction of Kamurocho Hills was canceled. That's right. Maybe I thought. Move back. I snuck into the park. But there's no one in there. No one at all. Well, I definitely wouldn't stick around. Too spooky. Wonder if all the construction workers went. Huh. Well, they're having a good time. And there's a crow there, also having a good time. No, the T's the taxi. Damn it. You drank too much. This guy down here? Yeah, because the T is not the target, the T is the taxi. How do I run into this guy? Is this him? Oh yeah, it's the low paid. Is this the guy? Sorry, I'm broke. I still haven't gotten paid yet, and things are pretty tight with that inflation and everything. I wish the government would do something about the economy instead of building that military base in Okinawa. Yeah. I wish Tamiya Suzuki would work on lowering the sales tax instead. Okay, you don't seem right. Mutiyama is somewhere in Park Boulevard. I should look around for him before he moves on. That's not him. Okay, so that's the same conversation. Have I not been everywhere on Park Boulevard yet? Oh yeah, temper tantrum kid. So there's one thing. This is the one thing. But that's not Motoyama. Oh no! I missed the button, but damn it, I'm excited for that. They even have Sailor Fuku in the store window. Clearly, this is for kids. I need to do this one more time at least, I think, but nothing happened. Oh god, where'd they go? Where did they go? Where are the children? So I guess I have to go back and try it again? Yeah, that didn't help. Hot guy. Hot guy. Wait. Host Club, White Tiger. That's where the whitest tigers live. Can I go in here? I'm pretty sure that one of these is a bath. No, this is definitely not the bathhouse. Though I did recently read about a great little bathhouse that allows for overnight stay in their massage chairs for but 2,000 yen.
Nah.
Okay, this is the same homeless man. This, I think, is the bathhouse. Nope, that's an inn. Wait, what? Sorry. Prism. Chateau Prism. Not Chateau Prison. Welcome to the Chateau Prison. Okay. Can you help me find the bad lone boy? Are any of you the bad lone boy? No? Okay. Yeah. So we did leave the area, and I'm not sure I get how this particular mini system works, but we're gonna get in the fight, so I know how that works. Maybe this will allow us to go back and find the child who needs to be respawned. Ashtray, I need your help. Oh, fine. Oh my. You know what? Let's send the platinum mail back to the box to be hypersonically cleaned, or ultrasonically cleaned, so we don't die from the mold that is growing on platinum, because that seems like a problem for everyone. Oh, come on. Like, isn't platinum one of those, extremely... No, like, sterile isn't the right word, but, Antimicrobial is probably the right word. Things just don't like to touch it. Oh, that worked out rather well. Sorry, I just seem to think that that y'all are a bunch of very intelligent, sciencey types. Boffins, if I might. Ooh, nope, that's probably not the, because I don't want to typecast everyone with that. But that's, I was about to say that seems like a really good name to collectively noun you. Right, child. We need to go look at the child with the phone. Okay, and pay attention.
あそこでは売ってないんだよ。あそこはそのおもちゃはおもちゃでもだな。売ってないんだよ。わかんないよ。だってでも。あそこでは。
Got it. Just in time. Oh. Okay, last one.
そこだけはダメだ。お母さんに言いつけるぞ。
Thank you, the Meerkat. That Christmas makes me lying down. Kids are unpredictable, maybe? Yeah, sure.
典型が
Damn it! Yeah, I think you're right, Sarah. Being unpredictable seems good in a fight. Sorry, I'm just thinking too. Sorry about the mic hit there. I'm just thinking too much about the aspect of, you know, having to fight a chimpanzee, and well, I guess they are also unpredictable. I just don't. Yeah, I just want to make it very clear that I don't ever want to have to fight a monkey. Oh. Hair dryer after a load of primer. Oh, that sounds like a really good thing. I actually ended up using the, so y'all are familiar with my Mary Lloyd, the, Mary Lloyd, the Welsh Christmas skull. Just, I guess, the best way of putting it. The Welsh, Mary Lloyd, the Welsh Christmas skull. Had a fail in the printer. There's a slight failure in the nose print, and ended up using a hot air rework station to resculpt the nose of the 3D print before priming, sanding, and painting. That was painted by hand with the acrylics to really get that bony chalkiness to it. Okay, last time.
あれは
あそこでは売ってないんだよ。
It does say toy omocha.
おもちゃはおもちゃでもだな。売ってないんだよ。
I mean, the kid's got a cool-ass jacket, too, which is currently getting ruined on the pavement, sadly. Oh,
そこだけはダメだ。お母さんに。
why did I never think to kick my father in the knee? Yeah, this is absolutely a Japanese pun of some sort. Underestimated the sun because it was lying down.
ひらめいた。典型が
Yeah, yeah, Dark Morphid is correct. It says adult omocha, or adult toys. Oh, there's also ones that have the kanji, too. Great. Another revelation. I have never had anyone to demand presents from when I was young, so seeing kids innocently ask for things honestly makes me a bit jealous. But these toys are definitely not the kind for a child. This revolution didn't come from the dad, but from the raging kid. My condolences to the father. And we learned the essence of reversal. Good times. Oh wow, I thought I saw kind of adult somewhere. Oh yeah, adult cause pure da goods. Okay. Okay. Good. Let's move away from the adult cosplay joint and consider the act of having ourselves a short break. Get up, stretch your legs, swap your fluids, do what you need to do, and we're going to come back with more Yakuza 3 in just a few minutes. Don't go all the way away. Folks, we're back with more of the Yakuza 3 here on the Tiltios channel. Hollow asking about top coat recommendations. Honestly, I've worked with two. The Tamiya clear coat and the Tamiya... it wasn't clear. Ooh, what's that down there? Let's go look at that little thing on the map. Tamiya clear coat and the Tamiya matte coat, and both of them used for the colony model. Happy with both of them, actually. In fact, they were the ones that converted me to like, oh yes, I need to be putting top coats on things. Yeah, no, so I asked the man at the shop what I should use, and because I knew this was a model that required sticker use, because they both have the printing of the interior of the colony and the mirrors themselves, which are mirrored stickers, and so I wanted to kind of unify the look and flatten it up, and ended up using he recommended putting down a top coat of the, what was it? The gloss coat first. And that looked by itself. I was like, I remember going to Corey afterwards and saying, like, this is an unpainted piece of plastic. This is the plastic with just the top coat on it, and it looked like two different materials. And then putting a matte coat on top of that was just... it leveled things out. You couldn't... I said, run your fingernail over the edge of this coat, and you couldn't feel where the edge of the sticker was, and it was... that was beautiful. Oh, varnish you put down pre-painting. The gloss coat lets panel liner flow more freely. That would explain why everyone says put down the gloss coat first before you put your panel lining or washes on. Beautiful. Let's send the shin guards. Yeah, I need to get a kit to practice panel lining on too. Okay, where is this guy? Champion District. Visit the bars and look for it. Okay, you know what? This we can do. Let's do this. He's literally said, get in the bars. This is maybe what I'm doing wrong, is not actually going into places in the area. Okay, which of the places are the ones I can get in? This one. No, that's a way through. Oh, it's a shame, Sean. I've had actually really good luck this week with Old Fashions. I've been doing a proper zest. Well, not a proper. I've been taking the vegetable peeler to the old peels from some tangerillos that I bought for Corey. But God, a zest of a good sweet citrus along with a good rye and just a dash of bitters. And I've been using self-softened soda stream water, like putting a little Coke spoon of baking soda into the bottle, shaking it up, and then spritzing it up. One spritz for light carbonation. Big old cube, 60 mils of Alberta Premium, and just bubble it up, and it's sweet and delicious and no sugar added. It's surprising. It's amazing. Iris bought a lemon for zesting. Yeah, all of the nice thing is the Tamiya varnishes come in small cans, so they're relatively cheap-ish. You'll find it if you like them. But then also you can, I believe they also come in the liquid form, so you can then brush them on if you like. Pretty sure. Okay, yeah, Sean, you mentioned SodaStreams were fantastic for making drinks. SodaStream's best purchase I have ever made in my life. I would consider that for anyone who anyone who doesn't like to drink still water. And I know there are a lot of you out there, because I'm one. But apparently you have to drink a lot of water. You can put carbonation in the water to make it bubbly, and that makes it fancy and interesting to drink and a sensory experience. But SodaStreams only come with the normal bottle. Nay, I say thee nay. Get yourself to the the Seattle Delivery Company. Other delivery services are available. Or search for Paintball Tank 2 SodaStream adapter, which is what I use. And I've got I think it's a 12-ounce paintball tank that I take down to my local CO2-atorium, and whenever it gets full, empty, and refill it for, get this, so a SodaStream refill, not a brand new tank, a refill costs $19.95 plus tax. And that's, I don't know, I think they're 12 ounces. I've got the 19-ounce tank. I don't know. I have a much larger tank that plugs into the bottom. You can go as big of a tank as you want to, but this one still fits inside the back of the cheapest SodaStream I could afford. And let me tell you, going 3 months of pretty much daily, at least one SodaStream bottle, and then paying under, well, yeah, $12, less than, much less than swap. I only keep a standard SodaStream tank around for emergencies when I, like over Christmas, where I ran out of paintball tank gas and they were closed for a full week, and I'm like, well, I gotta go into my strategic supply. Oof, built into your fridge is a different story, Hollow, but I'd hope you might have a, if you got that kind of a fancy fridge, I would hope that you have some space for either backup bottles or a good cycle service. Oh God, the Maricat. Yes, yeah. The Maricat points out that it is possible to fill those tanks with your dry ice. I would recommend maybe not, but that's just me. But yeah, the bigger the city, the more likely you're going to have a chance to fill your to fill a paintball tank. And there's multiple reasons why you can fill paintball tanks for CO2. Like, if you worry about going to a gas company, like for a plate, so in Victoria, the only place that will sell me CO2 is the place that does all of the welding tanks. That's not air liquide, but they also do all of the scuba tanks. They do all of the fire extinguishers in town, and yeah, they don't give a question. In fact, they've now actually placed on their receptionist desk the two different type of SodaStream tank nozzles for original SodaStream bottles, which they will also refill for you. One is $12, one is $10 for a refill. But like, there are people who use them for airsoft. There are people who use them for paintball. There are people who use them for their aquariums to balance pH. And yeah, it's a refill. It's a refill as long as your tank is certified, and you can and will do your recertifications or your hydro tests as they need to be done. They're happy to fill them. Oh, Miss. God, Sean, I wish it's been too long since I've ever had scotch with Cameron outside of a eating and Cameron Christmas. So that's what you see is what you get. I'm not picky when drinking with friends. I like to share what I've got, which is what it's around. Sean, I also use a green gas for my my airsoft pistols whenever I actually fire them, and God, that's been a long time. I actually need to sell a lot of those off. But that's a story for another time. Because now I need to actually catch a dude in my least favorite mechanic, the chase. Yes, the Walther, John, the P-38.
You want the money? You're just gonna have to try and take it from me. Here we go.
Oh God, this is not what I was expecting. Sorry, you can all hear this music, right? Because this is rad. What the hell was that? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, it's Hollow, that you need a license even for paintball guns. That's... wow. Oh, Australia. Yeah. Yeah. My apologies for that. God, what the hell did we do? Okay, we're taking it back to Shimibaya. Great. So yeah, I guess what I'm going to say, unless any of you tell me absolutely that this is a bad idea, I'm planning to offload my Glock 19, because I have no need for it, the, oh God, the MPK5, the little bullpup, and the M93R2, the weird-ass Beretta full auto thing with the bad, the large magazine to nowhere. The only ones that I want to keep are the Walther P-38, the Lupin gun, because I got to keep my Lupin gun. The Walther P-99, the James Bond gun, which Corey seems to really like, and I really like. Just it's overall my favorite future gun. And the P-90, because I'm tossing that one up because that's probably the most sellable, because a P-90 is that's a good amount of money, 600,000 yen. The P-90's my favorite space gun from ye ol' Stargate of yore. All right, where were we going here? What are we going to do here? Purgatory, right. Yes, we've had time to advance things in Purgatory. Maybe let's get in a fight. yeah, Sean, the HK-45 is a cool little gun. I don't know. I'm also, you know what? I'm just talking it out with y'all, and thank you for, oh, first of all, good for that to happen. Thank you for providing a good soundboard. I think I am going to sell off the P90. I'm not really interested in maintaining any sort of an arsenal over what is absolutely necessary. And well, I do love the P90. I'm not the big, huge Stargate. Never did sew the patches that I bought at a convention years. God, that would be 10 years at least now ago, when I bought those Stargate patches to put on when I used to be regularly wearing Canadian military great coats from Canada were really good. I mean, Cam used to wear one himself. I was thinking of getting some Stargates or Battlestar patches put on it. In retrospect, really good that I didn't do that. Oh yeah, Adam Zero. I was just saying to Corey the other night that I would just, more than anything else, more than any reboot, I'd just rather have more Stargate Universe, because it was so interesting. It was so new, and was doing some really cool stuff within the universe, but in a different way than any of the other shows. But yeah, in terms of weaponry that I'm going to keep around, weaponry. Yeah, the P-38 for the Lupin, because that... Cagliostro and Lupin are in my blood. I've got a copy of, again, something I won from a Crane game, which is the Cosmo Dragoon, the gun from... not Legend of Galactic Heroes, sorry, the Harlock series, or the Leiji Matsumoto-verse, which I'm keeping around specifically because of one line from a compilation of bad American dubs that was compiled in the 90s called Bad 3 by Cornpoint Flicks. And the line is literally, "Hey there, kid, where'd you get that gun? That Space Warrior gun. Only gun can kill Machine Man." And I've held on to this gun, despite it apparently going for a significant, not world-changing, and not even like, okay, $100. It's been going on for $100 on YouTube. And YouTube? eBay. In previous sales. I want to keep it and mount it up on the list of my guns that I love. And then final piece of weaponry, or gun memorabilia, it's weaponry because it is a weapon shelf, is the lightsaber I created out of the Graflex materials I found in a Habitat for Humanity restore out of nowhere. And I felt in the spirit of Jedi creation of their lightsaber, finding the materials in a restore, and of the type of which the original lightsabers were created by Lucas. That's kind of like, that's kind of cool. That and the fact that I continuously say that by having worked in Japan and had people who are semi-literate in English and get their grammar mixed up back ride around on the back of me the size of tiny people and tell me to do things for several days on end, that combined with making my own lightsaber makes me a Jedi, according to everything I've seen in the movies. So let's go to Purgatory. Go inside. Sean, I'm not sure. Yes, that was absolutely the one that showed up in the elegant weapon. But it's not my first lightsaber. The first lightsaber I made was actually auctioned off in Desert Bus 7, I think, in the middle of the night. And not people remember that. It was a fun time getting that through security just after in post 9/11 world. But it was made, yeah, again, also from Graphic, because I stumbled upon like 3 or 4 of these Graphics flash bodies, and I took what amounted to a really good body out of a retail one and transplanted it into a custom design. Really good. Sean, I don't have shots offhand, but I'll see if I can remember to put it in the Twitter at some point. Don't worry about setting up an account on Twitter, Sean. Just go to twitter.com/ihorner and it'll be there in the next couple days or something. Or maybe I'll just bring it on screen next time. I have to dig it out because I wanted to touch it the other day.
ようこそ真島組へ。ま、地下でゆっくり話でもしようや。
Oh, Sean Wick, yeah, XX pieces, like greebling on lightsabers, super good. It's, again, yeah, you got the right terminology there. So I remember reading about a group of friends who did this thing, and this is something I want to recreate on Tinker Tailor at some point with a group. Again, we can get multiple people around, is grabbing some cheap iPhone cases and then greebling the hell out of those, and then using those to take out to like a Star Wars, either the Disney experience or whatnot. But yeah, just having that. Anyway, yeah. What the? How the hell did we end up in here? Hey, yeah, please. Just got the place in mind. Don't go falling behind, Kiryu-chan. Yep. Private, quote unquote. Oh no, lightning expert, my Scottish sounds Irish is incorrect. You're right, he is a Scotsman. Stop Kiryu-chan. The Colosseum. Only things fighting only things fighting in there now are dust bunnies. It's nice and quiet. You got my word, shall we? Okay. You know it's Scottish because he says first. Or because I say. I mean, it's...
懐かしいの。2年前まではここで俺も戦っとった。
Got fond memories trading blows with you here, Kiryu-chan. Too bad it's a damn ghost town now. Yeah, the real reason he's this sound is because we couldn't schedule Jacob, really. That's all. Been about a year now. Something else came up, pulled my attention away. Something like the Okinawa resort deal. Guess the Viper's out of the bag, huh? Majima-san, why did you do it? Why did you get involved? Let's keep my eye out for Daigo, just like he promised. Why is he so low? What do you mean? He was just trying to make shit easier for him. You know you know how intense all that politics bull can get. But Daigo didn't want any part of the resort deal. That's why I got him shot, right? No, that's why you got him shot, right? I've been wondering about that myself. Majima-san, did you mean I as in I, Majima, or I as in affirmative? Kiryu-chan. And by I mean me, don't think you could have come up with the whole resort scheme on your own. You have to be working with someone. Superipsis. The question is, who is it? Superipsis. Why aren't you saying anything? Superipsis? Majima-san, tell me the truth. Now.
桐生ちゃんよ、こんな俺にもな、極道としての筋っちゅうもんがあるんや。たとえ俺がそいつにはめられたとしても、ただで口割るようなことはできへん。
You are entirely correct, Sarah. This is, in fact, Majima's love language of violence. Oh, Symphonic Lolita. On this, the 24th anniversary of Vesta Move, I would love to do a rhythm game right now, but... Well, Judred, it's like a surprise party for violence. I mean, honestly, if you are a fan of underworld violence and you know about these two people and Majima has sold tickets promising this fight, yeah, you'd probably get a lot of very highly paid viewers.
Versus 赤眼の魔王島野の狂犬こと闘技場の帝王真島五郎2年ぶりに帰ってきた怪物
Like this is a
果たしてこのリングで
yeah, this is a once in a lifetime thing to see.
桐生ちゃんはずっと変わらんな。ほら嬉しいで。やっぱり俺らにはこのやり方がお似合いや。
Oh, that versus was super English language, Judred. Why is no knife? Oh God, the gong! Fuck, I forgot. Here comes the gong. Oh, remember when these games used to be stupid? Oh God, I need to drugs. Good thing I have all the drugs. No, that's heat. That won't help anyone. There we go. I'll allow you to. I go back and watch the introduction of Majima every now and then, and yeah, you should absolutely play that. No! I pushed A a lot! Why are you stabbing me? Video games are bullshit. Oh, I want to play as Majima, not against Majima. That's the good outcome? Drugs. That's Majima for you. Oof, okay. Take this time to catch up on the chat here for a second. Okay. Ah, god damn it, Majima. Okay, no, I want to hit you. No, I didn't hit you. Oh, come on. Okay, so he doesn't stop. Pexi, I think the only games we haven't played are 4 and 5 at this point. Because we have touched oh god, what was it? The Bang Bang Yakuza of the Dead. And we haven't done Judgment 2 yet. Though that might come in the future? Who knows? Yeah, we did 4 on Matters of Import, but we did... Oh, no, you're right. Oh, we did actually touch a cheeky bit of 4 on here after Matters of Import. I think that was actually what kind of got us into the Yakuza mode. And then Yakuza 0 came out, and that was like, oh yeah, why don't we just start at the quote-unquote beginning? which honestly felt like a really good idea, and I think we've done well with that. I think we've done okay. With our weird ass, what do you want to call it? Machete order? Or Majima order? Dang, I had a really good run there for half a second. What are my plans when I finish the Yakuza games? Well, I mean, that is ways off. I've got games I haven't played yet. I don't know if they're worth playing online, but especially because of how long they might take. But there's always the Super Robot Wars games. I've got 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, which I'm probably going to play on my own. I honestly, if we just want to keep the otaku feel going, I could do a replay of the No More Heroes games, which now that I've finished the final No More Heroes, might be kind of fun to do, except for the top-down shooter game, which was no good. Oh shit! No, Farley F, you are absolutely right. At some point in all this, we need to do the Fist and North Star game that's an engine. And God willing, the other, the Ishin and the Kenzan, the Meiji and, oh God, Jomon period? No, the Jomon period. But the historical Yakuza games would absolutely be games to play. And then, yeah. Yes, Lightning Export. Travis Strikes Back. That's the bad one I will not replay. We'll just do the regular No More Heroes games if we end up doing those. Although they have not done the Kenzan and the Ishin yet, but I am holding out hope that we'll get those. But heck, yeah, there's pretty good chance this will be in some way weeb stream the whole way through. Like the Super Robot Wars games are amazingly weebish, and again, you can also get into the large world of Gundam gaming, but there's something very special about the Yakuza games that, for me, are one of a kind. And I'm assuming that maybe we'll see something like this in the future? Oh no, I should have done a knockdown! And there's also the Shenmue games. I'm not sure how many of you have played through or seen Sleeping Dogs, which I wouldn't be willing to not break out. Which, when I realized that, which I started to love before I loved Yakuza. Anyway. What? Hexy, yes, 8 crates was from Shenmue 3. That was a fucking achievement, if I may say so. Well, you kicked my ass. I guess you can talk. Good. Fairly, if I'm aware of the TV show, I'm going to watch it. I don't have high hopes at all. Hey, so you want to know who gave me the hookup with that guy Suzuki, huh? It's some kind of minister and some shit, eh? Well, it was Hamazaki. What? He's been trying to poke his grubby fingers into the Okinawa deal ever since he learned the Tojo or helping to scrounge up land for it. But Daigo walked, right? What was poor old Hamazaki going to? Take matters in his own hands? That's what. Pick up where Daigo left off. Snatch up rights to the resort. So, he phoned up Suzuki, boasted about having bigger balls than Tojo, and that was that. Game, set, Hamazaki. And that's when he offered you the construction content. Aye, it didn't make sense why he'd come to such a... Oh, 1 second. Didn't make sense why he'd come to me with such a juicy offer. But it's all crystal fucking clear now, right? What do you mean? Kiri-chan, you saw a photo of me and Suzuki chumming around, right? I got a damn good idea who let it slip. Hamazaki Asu. But why? It proves someone was dealing with Suzuki on behalf of the Tojo. Someone. It's me. That kind of shit hits the news. Me and Suzuki be up in the slammer quick and we say false imprisonment. All Hamazaki does, soup and clean up the scraps. He'd make a damn killing. Enough to stop and blowing up some Chinese joints, that's for sure. Sounds more like he's more vulture than man. Aye! Resort shit's not only the only thing he's gunning for. Neither. There's more. Oh, hi! There's more! Last time I was with him, he looked me square in the eye and said Kamurocho was for him. Only one way to interpret that. Which is what? Think about Kiri-chan. Daigo and Kashiwagi get filled with lead. You beat some snot out of Kandar, and the whole city's fair game, and Hamazaki's ready to pounce. But how could we have known all that happened? You ask me, he planned it from the start. Everything from falling into place so perfectly, a teensy bit too convenient. Don't you think? I guess. And his ultimate goal was taking over Kamurocho? Not just that. There's one more head in his crosshairs. The Tojo clan. The Tojo clan. What? Who? Whomst? Yes, Farley. Welcome to OG Majima.
Hanaya.
And he's back. The Flower Man. I haven't seen you in what, 2 years? The forest, rather. Somewhere around that hit. I didn't think I'd find you down here again. Pretty steep fall from the loft up at the Millennium Tower.
Hey, you're telling me. Anyway, Majima saying here's been letting me borrow the place. Oh, so that's my pride place after all that stuff that went down 2 years ago.
Guess that makes sense.
And now, about Hamazaki.
Right. You said there was more to it?
Oh, you bet there is. It seems he's fixing to pawn off the whole resort to the Chinese once it's built.
What? take a gander at this. That's... yep. Lao Kao, leader of the Snake Flower Triad, the Chinese syndicate who brought crashing down 4 years ago. What does he have to do with all of this? Well, after he survived his first run-in with you, he skunked back to China, waiting for an opportunity to strike back. That's when he found out the Hamazaki family, a distant branch of the Tojo, that so far hadn't done so much as ruffle a few feathers in the Yokohama suburb. But with the Snake Flower Triads backing, Hamazaki laid claim to every last speck of the city, a feat that saw him shoot through the Tojo clan's ranks. Next is this. What am I looking at? Here's the jumbled papers on the table. Forrest is more than an old pile of scrap, though. It's a contract between Hamazaki and Lao Kakon, tying the Snake Flower Triad into the resort dealer. A contract? For what exactly? From what I can tell, Hamazaki's planning to build some top-secret mega casino under the resort. And welcome, by the way, to the Raiders from the Lunar Jade clan, who have joined us here in a mid-plot stream. The contract makes it so that the Snake Flower Triad and the ones running it probably to pay them back for helping them to conquer Yokohama. Now, Hamazaki must be working pretty closely with Suzuki if he's that serious about pulling this off. Agreed. Got to say, a small-time Yakuza operation making a meteoric rise like this is pretty unheard of. I didn't realize Hamazaki is balls deep in this shit. One question, Forrest. Why do you know all of this? Astute observation. The truth of it is, I was hired to dig up dirt on Hamazaki about 6 years ago. Hired? By whomst? Daigo Dojima. What? Oh, you didn't tell me Daigo slid into the pockets? Explain yourself, Forrest. Well, right, normally I'm not too keen on divulging my client's identities, but I think Daigo would forgive me given the circumstances. When did he first approach you? Well, a year or so back, it said he was hot on the heels of a traitor of the Tojo clan. Hamazaki, huh? I'm getting there. Anyway, Dojo came to me word that someone was conspiring to commandeer the resort deal behind his back. Someone in the Tojo clan. So I worked with Daigo, sent some of my boys into the, whoopsie here. Everything's fine. Okay. Sent some of my boys into the family offices and pinched as much as I could, info-wise. Which is how you got your hands on that photo. Yep. And what you found out was Hamazaki was scheming to shoot Daigo and Kashiwagi, right? Probably. What do you mean, probably? If I wanted ambiguous bullshit, I would have gone on a fortune teller. Listen, I would have started looking at this all again after Daigo got shot. But that's when a new actor showed up on the stage. Beep boop.
これは驚いたか。まあお前にとっちゃ一番ゆかりのある人間に瓜二つだからな。何か匂うな。
It him? Just who is he?
なんだこの絵は。どういうことなんだ。
ボス、カムロ町におかしな連中が。
何？
Yeah, nanny indeed. Ah. Okay, some shit is going down in Yakuza. I mean, in Kamurocho. Well, some shit going down in Yakuza town they call it Kamurocho. That's when the Chinese mafia invaded and made everybody bow low. Now when Kiryu-chan came down from Millennium Tower, raining fire, and Majima on his side, nobody could get him going high.
把这个男的给我找出来。
是。
桐生、こいつは
That's the tale of Kazuma Kiryu and Majima,
どうやらな
Mad
は
Dog of
ジャガの連中
Kamurocho.
を使ってお前の相方を探し回っているらしいな。
Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry though. Hello?
俺だ。桐生だ。
Yeah, it's Kiryu.
ああ、兄貴。
Aniki, what's hanging?
お前。
Where are
今どこ
you
にいる？
right now?
Well, you were gone when I woke up, so I'm out taking the sights in myself on my own. What the hell was that?
どうした？
What?
リキヤ、何があったのか？おい。
Have a good night, Sean.
誰だお前ら。
This is all voiced. I didn't say this.
リキヤ。おい。リキヤ。
Oh no, Ricky. I've got to help him, but I've got to find a, oh god, a save point. How fucked are we? Wait. Who's the snake flower guys after never saw him around till he showed up? He's kept now pretty small. He'll be based on Okinawa. What could the snake flower possibly want with him? You're not sure. The hands of the Hamazaki is using now to lure him out. And if they take him for a hostage, then the plan's gonna work. Right, I'll save him first. Just watch. Hey, guy, a pal of yours, Kiryu-chan? More like a brother. I haven't known him for long, but he's a good guy. I could get my boy searching out for him if you want. I got peepers like hawks. He wouldn't be much trouble, even if anything comes up. Hey, let me carry you, Chan. I'll ring you up, even if he doesn't. Okay, great. So there is a save point here in Purgatory. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching tonight. As soon as I get to a save point, we're gonna call it an evening. It's been a hell of a little deal. Oh god, are we flinging fists? Hurry here. I'll let you go. Thank you, Nishida. Dusting off the Colosseum, it's back online. Let's go punch people in the Colosseum. Oh boy. There it is, save point. Okay, yeah, like I said, God, this has been a good little run here tonight on the Yakuza. A lot of plot movement, a lot of fun happening, and yeah, a lot of good conversation. This is a what I would call a model stream. So that said, let's make it a date for next Friday, where we'll come back with more Yakuza 3. And until then, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. There's no sign off. Good night. Drone Zone!